Okay, Carlette is still with us, and I got so many here. I was not even able to read through the amount of questions that we have, and so every time I read it, I'm going to be reading it for the first time, which means that I will not be able to correct the errors or grammar or try and make sense of it before. We're just going to go through and see. Can I lock my pics on my BB? This is a Curve 8520. Lock is what they want to say. They don't want other people to see the pictures.
If they're on the BB itself, you can certainly put in the security code on the BB. That's going to make it impossible for anybody
just to get into the phone at all.
That's right. But once you put it on that data card, on that mini SD card on the phone, other people can access it. I find that quite troubling.
Does your Blackberry freeze up a lot? How can that be avoided?
Oh my goodness, all the time. Uncaught
Really?
exception error. I did some research and I found out that this uncaught exception error that freezes the phone, and then the only thing that you can do is press OK 55 million times or do the battery pull, which is when you take out the battery. It's a corrupted phone log. So you can purge your phone log, you can dump your phone log, and you know who called you last week, last night, whenever. But BlackBerry needs to come up with a fix, so I'm waiting for operating system version 5.1 to perhaps fix that.
I have a T-Mobile Dash and I cannot turn up the volume on the phone. The volume on the side just turns up the volume on the call. I don't know what volume.
So they want to make maybe the ringtones louder or something like that. It might be not an audio setting, but an option for the ringtone itself. So go into the sound file and turn it up from there.
All right, the page just refreshed and everything disappeared.
So
let's go on. Is there an app for Twitter on BlackBerry?
there is an app for Twitter on BlackBerry. It's called Uber Twitter, and I'm on Twitter, and I use Uber Twitter all the time. You can hit me up on Carlette DeLeon, at Carlette DeLeon, which is my Twitter handle. When you going to get on Twitter, Francois?
I am not. Can I print from my BlackBerry on a Wi-Fi network?
In theory, yes, but I've never seen anyone do it. There's so many complications. You have to know the printer settings and such. I just say email it to someone on the network and have them print it from their computer.
Is there a Control-Alt-Delete for BlackBerry?
Yes, there is. There is Control-Alt-Delete for BlackBerry. Shift-Alt-Delete is what does it, and it reboots your phone. I just find it easier to pull the battery.
Where is the delete? Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Okay. Shift-Alt-Delete.
Yes,
all right.
and that will reboot your phone.
Is that right?
Yes.
I did not know that. Can you, I don't know what this means, landscape your keyboard on the BlackBerry like I can on my iPhone?
With the BlackBerry Storm? Yes. Which is
what is landscaping?
This is
putting it on the screen?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Your drive safely?
My drive safely is working, but I'm not driving.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Need to know the info for my PIN again, please. What, you paying attention or not? My PIN. Just type
It's so
it in.
simple, isn't it great? Just type in my PIN as one
really
word,
is.
and it will pop up.
Yes, people are now saying, yes, it's great. It works, it works, it works. People are finding out that it works.
The my PIN.
Yeah.
Yes. I think I just created a BlackBerry Messenger boom, and that's part of the reason why BlackBerry is so popular in Jamaica and popular worldwide. BBM, BlackBerry Messenger. It's free. It's free text messaging. It's free video sharing. It's free picture sharing. It's just so cool.
Vigo, VIIGO, best free sports and news app for BlackBerry. Trust me, real time. So somebody just giving you a little bit of an update on that.
Wonderful.
Carlette, does the 9700 have a trackball or pad?
It has a trackpad, and let me tell you, that's part of the reason that I want to upgrade. Other than the fact it has a nice rubberized exterior, that to me makes it more durable and scratch-free. That trackpad, brilliant. No more will I be popping out my BlackBerry board and trying to clean it.
You prefer the pad?
I prefer the pad.
All right. Why are you always talking about BlackBerry and you leave out the BB Storm? Why do you leave it out? You don't like it?
The first generation Storm I'm not a big fan of. I found that the tactile response is challenging, which in short means when you're pressing the screen, it's a little off-putting. But Storm is good. Storm 2.
All right. Can you dock a Blackberry in a digital home theater system to play digital music or make playlists like you can with the iPhone?
2 words. Oh, yes.
All right.
It is brilliant. But I still find the iPhone better when it comes to playing music.
Okay. Let's see if we... Oh, that's somebody else talking about... more people trying that thing and saying that it works. Let's go back down here and see if we find another one. This is also for the same question, the volume of the ring. Another question, does charging your phone when it has not drained out the battery shorten the battery life of that new charge? You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I get what you're saying.
There are people who say that you have to drain it out and then charge it all over.
Right, not anymore. Years ago that was so, but with new batteries, that's no longer an issue. And you know, we spoke about that on an episode because we've been on the air for a year, Francois. I'm gonna...
That's the next thing. Carlette comes in here and says this morning that this is our first anniversary. Mm-hmm. We're 1 year together, folks.
And it's been a wonderful year.
But it cannot have been a year. I think you might have gotten some dates mixed up because it was not 1 year.
1 year, March 3rd, 2009.
Yes. That's a little scary for me. That I can just blink and a year goes by.
A year goes by. That's what technology is like. And anything that I told you about last year, you would need to upgrade it.
So we have to start over all of those topics and update them.
We've got to update everything. Update everything. I must admit, I have a great network of people that help. Search and Morris, he gives me tips every morning. Jamie Ranston, Troy Cockin, Troy Porter, and I know you know Troy Porter, part of the RGR extended family. So there are a lot of people that input. It's not just me alone. And I thank them.
We prefer to believe that you just have all of this in your head, and it's even more exciting to be chauvinist that you're a girl, and it's a girl that's telling us all of this.
I don't understand why that makes a difference.
It is quite unusual, but quite exciting.
I don't get it.
You're a girl!
Yeah.
Not supposed to know all of this, much less to know more than we know. Anyway, if you didn't catch everything, you want to catch it, go to trivialonfame.blogspot.com. All the information that she gave in the program is there, plus the program is also there. And you can also get in touch with Carlette if you have separate questions that you might come up with during the week. You can give her a blog, email them as well. And she will keep you up to date. She loves this, folks, so try and challenge her. Give her some difficult things. So next week is 1 year and 1 week.
That's right.
Do come on back.